जय गिरिवरधारी जय जशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन जशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन जशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन जमुना तीरा वनचारी जमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे जय कृष्ण बलराम जय वृंदावन धाम जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय जय प्रभुपाद Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, राधा श्याम सुंदर ललिता अभिषेका देवी की, कृष्ण बलराम की, पतित पावन गौर निताई की, शिला प्रभुपाद की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्तवृंद की गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति सपदान्तिकं। वन्दे अहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथ नितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सवधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपदं सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च। नमो ओं विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनीति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। हरिः ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतम् अस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृतं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। मुखं करोति वाचालं पुंगं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमं वन्दे श्रीगुरो दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरं। हरि ओं तत्सत्। Hare Krishna everyone for coming to this evening Bhagavad Gita class. I am begging blessing from all of you, those devotees staying here and those devotees hearing from online. Please give me all of your blessings, so by all of your blessing I may able to speak something about Bhagavad Gita chapter 3 verse number 8. Hare Krishna. So, I would like to request devotees, please repeat after me. Niyatam kuru karma tvam karma jyāyo akarmaṇaḥ śarīra-yātrāpi te na prasidhyet akarmaṇaḥ niyatam kuru karma tvam karma jyāyo akarmaṇaḥ śarīra-yātrāpi te na prasidhyet akarmaṇaḥ niyatam kuru karma tvam karma jyāyo akarmaṇaḥ śarīra-yātrāpi te na prasidhyet akarmaṇaḥ. Please repeat.
Niyatam kuru karma tvam karma jyāyo akarmaṇaḥ śarīra-yātrāpi te na prasidhyet akarmaṇaḥ niyatam kuru
karma tvam karma jyāyo akarmaṇaḥ śarīra-yātrāpi te na prasidhyet akarmaṇaḥ. Matajis. Niyatam kuru karma tvam karma jyāyo akarmaṇaḥ śarīra-yātrāpi te na prasidhyet akarmaṇaḥ. Synonyms. Niyatam, prescribed. Kuru, do. Karma, duties. Tvam, you. Karma, work. Jyāyaḥ, better. He, certainly. Akarmaṇaḥ, then no work. Śarīra, bodily. Yātrā, maintenance. Yapi, even. Cha, also. Te, your. Na, never. Prasidhyet, is affected. Akarmaṇaḥ, without work. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Purport. Srila Purport ki. Translation. Perform your prescribed duty. For doing so is better than not working. One cannot even maintain one's physical body without work. I would like to request devotees, please repeat after me. Perform your prescribed duty. For doing so is better than not working. One cannot even maintain one's physical body without work. Thank you. Purport. There are many pseudo meditators who misrepresent themselves as belonging to high parentage and great professional men who falsely post that they have sacrificed everything for the sake of advancement in spiritual life. Lord Kṛṣṇa did not want Arjuna to become a pretender. Rather, the Lord Kṛṣṇa desired that Arjuna perform his prescribed duties. As set forth for kṣatriyas, Arjuna was a householder and a military general. And therefore, it was better for him to remain as such and perform his religious duties as prescribed for the householder kṣatriya. Such activities gradually cleanse the heart of a mundane man and free him from material contamination. So-called renunciation for the purpose of maintenance is never approved by the Lord nor by any religious scripture. After all, one has to maintain one's body and soul together by some work. Work should not be given up capriciously, without purification of materialistic propensities. Anyone who is in the material world is certainly possessed of the impure propensity for lording it over material nature. Or in other words, for sense gratification. Such polluted propensities have to be cleared. Without doing so, through prescribed duties, one should never attempt to become a so-called transcendentalist, renouncing work and living at the cost of others. Hare Krishna. So, this chapter, chapter 3, it is Karma Yoga. In previous chapter, many different paths were explained by Lord Kṛṣṇa, such as Sankhya philosophy, Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya philosophy means Sankhya Yoga, Buddhi Yoga, and control of the senses by intelligence, and work without fruitive desire. Lord Kṛṣṇa told Arjuna to keep all abominable activities for distance by buddhi, intelligence, Buddhi Yoga. Taking the meaning of buddhi as intelligence, Krishna's order would mean that Arjuna, by using his intelligence, should avoid all abominable activities and not to fight. Yet Arjuna thinks Krishna is still arguing me to fight. So Arjuna thinks that karma and jnana are not compatible. Karma and jnana are not compatible. Actually, karma and jnana are two stages on the path of transcendental consciousness. So he was bewildered. How it can be together, karma and jnana? So this chapter 3, verse number 1 to 9, renunciation of work or work in devotion. So verse number 1 to 3, Arjuna asking, he was in bewildered condition. So he wanted that Lord Kṛṣṇa should clarify this confusion, make him clear. So here Lord Kṛṣṇa says that everyone should work. Everyone should perform his prescribed duty. What is telling here? Perform your prescribed duty. You should do your dharma as a kṣatriya. Right? So here Lord Kṛṣṇa showing us the formula for spiritual advancement according to one's dharma, one varna. So this chapter we can see Lord Kṛṣṇa giving instruction to Arjuna as a kṣatriya. You have to follow this kṣatriya dharma. You should not give it up. If you give it up, then what will happen? All relatives, all other members will tell you you are not qualified for fight. They will blaspheme you. So that's why you should not give it up. You do your kṣatriya dharma. Here also mentioned that Arjuna thinks that karma and jnana are not compatible. Actually, karma and jnana are two stages on the path of transcendental consciousness. So Lord Kṛṣṇa, he has described to Arjuna that the path of knowledge, the path of work, and the path of devotion. Besides these three, there is no other means for elevation. Knowledge is required, work also required, devotion also required. These three things for elevation one's consciousness, spiritual consciousness. So here we should understand that this body and mind, body and soul, how both of them connected with each other. Soul's also working his duty non-stop, right? Here in verse number 5 you can see Srila Prabhupada has very clearly mentioned that it is not a question of embodiment life, but it is the nature of the soul to be always active. Our soul is always active, right? Without the presence of the spirit soul, the material body cannot move. The body is only a dead vehicle to be worked by the spirit soul, which is always active and cannot stop even for a moment. Because soul is active, we are active, right? If soul is gone, we are dead metal. If soul is gone, this body's work? No. Now I am telling Prabhu, you are looking very beautiful. You are looking very handsome. So why you are looking very beautiful? You are looking so handsome? Because soul is inside your body. That's why you are looking beautiful. You are so active. Yes? In Taittiriya Upanishad, it is mentioned that Rasa Vaishaha Rasagga Hevayam Labda Anandi Bhavati Yadesho Akasha Ananda Nashat Esa Heva Anandayati. Lord Kṛṣṇa is the embodiment of all acoustic bliss. The reservoir of all pleasure coming from Lord Kṛṣṇa. He is the reservoir of all pleasure. Having derived acousticity from him, the individual soul become blissful, right? All individual soul become blissful. For who indeed could breathe, who could be alive, if this blissful Lord were not present within the heart of all souls? He alone bestows acousticity, right? Because Kṛṣṇa is sitting within our heart as a Paramatma, that's why we are active. Soul is active, that's why body is active. So here mentioned that in this purport, there are many pseudo meditators who misrepresent themselves as belonging to high parentage and great professional men who falsely post that they have sacrificed everything for the sake of advancement in spiritual life. They are so-called yogis. They change their dress. They're telling that I am belonging to that caste, this caste. I was doing very nice job, but I have given up for my spiritual advancement, right? But coming here, what they doing? They became big businessmen, right? You can see their background. They came from Vaishya community and coming here for spiritual development, also become businessmen. What is spiritual development? Here mentioned, Lord Kṛṣṇa, you should not become like this. You should perform your prescribed duty as a kṣatriya. Do your kṣatriya dharma. Chatur varna maya srishta guna karma vibhagasya. So, we should know that what is Brahmana's quality, what is Kṣatriya's quality, what is Vaishya's quality, what is Shudra's quality. Brahmana quality is merciful and truthfulness. These are the mercy of Brahmanas. And Kṣatriyas, devotion to the Brahmanas and leadership. These are the qualities of Kṣatriyas. And Vaishyas, serving to the Brahmanas, devotion to the Brahmanas, they should serve and devote to the Brahmanas, and perpetually desiring to accumulate more money. These are the qualities of the Vaishyas. And for the Shudras, without duplicity, serving to the Brahmanas and cows, these are the qualities of Shudras. So Chaturvarnam Maya Srishta Guno Karma Vibhagasha. According to Gun and Karma, one has to perform his prescribed duty. As a Brahmana should perform his duty. Jajan, Pathan, Danpati Grahan. 6 items. Jajan, Pathan, Dan, Pratigrahan. Jajan means worship the deities. Pathan means study Vedic scriptures, learn and teach it to others. Then Dan, Pratigrahan, accept donation and give donation. Like Vaishnav Shava. You accept a donation and give Vaishnav Shava. Dan and give donation and accept donation. Charity. So, Kṛṣṇa says that one should not become like this mentality people who just for maintain the body take these devotional activities. So Lord Kṛṣṇa says, rather the Lord desired that Arjuna perform his prescribed duties as set for the kṣatriyas. So 4 varnas and 4 ashram. Brahmacharya ashram, grihastha ashram, vanpastha ashram and sannyas ashram. So what is the religious duties of each ashram? For the sannyasis, equanimity and non-violence. And for the vanpasthas, perform austerities, understanding, spiritual understanding, philosophical understanding, difference between the body and soul are prominent for the vanpasthas. They should perform austerity, they should study philosophy, Vedic scriptures. And for the householders, household's main duties are to give protection to all living entities and perform sacrifices. Lord Kṛṣṇa telling here, one should do his prescribed duty. This is householder main duty. To give protection to all living entities and perform sacrifices. So, sannyasi, vanpastha and grihastha. Now come to the point 2. Brahmachari. Brahmachari is mainly engaged in serving the spiritual master. They are staying in ashram, they are performing devotional activities under the guidance of spiritual master. Right? So, 4 varna and 4 ashram. So here also telling that previous chapter, Lord Kṛṣṇa very elaborately described the path of Sankhya Yoga, Buddhi Yoga, and control of the senses by intelligence, and work without fruitive activities, fruitive desire. And those who are not surrendered devotee of the Lord must rigidly observe such injunctions. For otherwise, they will quickly become degraded and their sins will place them outside the bounds of authorized human civilization. So after many births, we have got this human body. We should utilize it for devotional service purpose, for spiritual development purpose. That's why Lord has given mercifully this human body. We should not waste it by performance fruitive activities. So the material mind of man is shaped by the reactions of fruitive work, although with 5 senses. It travels from one material body to another. Although the spirit soul is different from this, mind follows it. Yes? This body and mind attached to the soul. Actually, this body and mind composed of the 3 moods of material nature. Mood of goodness, mood of passion, and mood of ignorance. Isn't it? They attach themselves to us, but actually they are illusion. there is no original and permanent existence. As long as one is not satiated by fruitive activity and has not awakened his taste for devotional service by Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, one has to perform Vedic injunctions, Vedic scriptures. So, if we follow Vedic scriptures, prescribed duties, according to one's own dharma, then one can come out this material bondage. So, we are taking bath in this material world and gradually we are changing our body from childhood to boyhood to middle age, then old age, then death, right? So, we should understand that what is the birth and what is the death. When the living entity passes his from present body to the next body, created by his past work, he becomes absorbed. He becomes absorbed with the pleasurable and painful sensation with the previous body, and getting the new body. Previous body forget, and for his become absorbed and painful sensation for the next body. And he forget the experience of the previous body. This total forgetfulness of his material identity, which comes out for one reason or another, is called death. So what is called birth? One accepts a new identity with the new body. One accepts a new body just as one completely accept the experience of a dream or fantasy as reality. This is called birth. But we don't know after changing this body what kind of body we'll get. But those who are performing devotional activities, that is guaranteed they will get. If they are unable to complete their devotional service, they will get again human body to perform devotional activities again, where he stopped from there. Kṛṣṇa will give them chance. So here Kṛṣṇa also mentioned that without purification of materialistic propensities, anyone who is in the material world is certainly possessed of the impure propensity for lording it over material nature, or in other words, for sense gratification. We came here to perform devotional activities, but what we are doing? First, we have to purify our existence. How we can purify our existence? Strictly follow the Vedic injunctions. Now we are doing Vidhi Bhakti. By Vidhi Bhakti, gradually we can come to the stage of Raganuga Bhakti. Without Vidhi Bhakti, it is not possible to come to Raganuga Bhakti. Lord Kṛṣṇa here giving all Vidhi mark. In this Vidhi mark, at the last also he also give instruction to Arjuna. He can perform Raganuga Bhakti. How one can perform Raganuga Bhakti? Manamana bhava mad bhakta mad jaji mam namaskuru. Become my devotee. Manamana bhava, always think of me. Offer it homage unto me. Right? Manamana bhava mad bhakta mad jaji mam namaskuru. Offer obeisances unto me. Right? This four stages. This is Raganuga Bhakti. Always think of Kṛṣṇa. Offer obeisances unto him. Offer our obeisances to him, homage to him. Then at the last, giving so many instructions to Arjuna. After that, at the end, what he says, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam saranam braja. Aham tam sarva papebhya mokṣasami ma shucha. You should give up all so-called dharma. Just surrender unto me. If you surrender unto me, then I promise to you that I will deliver you. Do not feel any fear. Right? So here also mentioned that one should never attempt to become a so-called transcendentalist, renouncing work and living at the cost of others. One should not become a Folgo Vairagi. Do you know Folgo Vairagi? How many of you have been in Goa? If you go to Goa, there is one river. That river name is Folgo River. Water flowing beneath the sand. And on the top, all sand. If you move sand, then you can see water coming up. So one should not become like that Folgo Vairagi. By outside looking very good devotee, but inside so many lusty desire. One has to become free from anger, greed, enviness. These three items should be go out from this body. Then one is eligible for gradually develop Krishna consciousness. And one also should not become a marked Vairagi. You see, renouncing work and living at the cost of others, so-called transcendentalist. One should not become a marked Vairagi. What does it mean, marked Vairagi? You see, in Vrindavan, so many monkeys are roaming here and there. They have no any dress. They are performing renounced order. But they associate with so many female monkeys. So he came here to performing devotional activities. We changed dress. Outwardly we are looking so very good devotee. Our main preaching started at night by chatting. How are you, Prabhu? How is Mataji? Tomorrow I will come. Please cook nice prasadam, eating. This is preaching. This is not preaching. This is prajalpa. When a man joking with a woman silently on solitary place, immediately sexually mentality created. One who becomes attached to this mentality, he will be degraded from his spiritual path. It will send him to hell. So any Prabhu should not preach to Mataji, and Mataji also should not preach to Prabhu. Prabhu should preach to Prabhu, Mataji should preach to Mataji. Prabhuji is like a butter and Mataji like a fire. Butter and fire cannot be together. Butter will become touched with fire, it will be melted. Maybe I am in Grihastha, you can tell Prabhu you are Grihastha, you can preach to Mataji. No. I have to be careful. No. It is very, very dangerous. If one want to progress in spiritual path, they should follow this injunction. This is in our ISKCON's rules. Mataji should preach Mataji, Prabhuji should preach Prabhuji. Avidyamane apisham śarīra-yātrāpi nivartate jyāyaḥ. What is this sloka? I forgot. I need to check. Arti hi avidyamane apisham śarīra-yātrāpi nivartate jyāyaḥ viṣyanasya sapne anartha gama jatha. This sloka means Lord Kṛṣṇa giving to Uddhava. Actually, the living entity is transcendental to material existence. But because of his mentality, lording of it, our material nature, his material existential condition does not cease. And just as in a dream, he is affected by all sorts of disadvantages. Ahankara vimura atma kartam hamiti mannate. We become a karta. We want to lord over it. That's why we are entangled in this material bondage. One has to become a wise man. One should not become a fool. So who is a wise man and who is a fool? A wise man is one who knows the process, freedom from material bondage. A fool is one who identifies with material body and mind. He is a fool. And one has to study Vedic scriptures. One has to perform these devotional activities under superior authorities' guidance, under spiritual master's guidance. Srila Purport, he went to America, he preached this Kṛṣṇa consciousness, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement. He wanted to establish Varnashram Dharma. Brahman should be here, Kṣatriya should be here, Vaishya should be here, and Shudra should be here in our society. Head should be give protection to the brain. Head should be give protection to the brain, and brain will give direction to the leg. Go this way and that way, right? Head, arm, belly, and legs. So Brahmana should be protected by Kṣatriyas. Kṣatriya should listen to Brahmana. But in this, who will listen to Brahmana? That's why Brahmana remain silent. They are doing their own bhajan, come to temple, taking darshan Lord, and doing kirtan, chanting japa, attending class, do pranam and go back. They keep silent. Brahman should be respected. And Kṣatriya should do his Kṣatriya dharma, leadership. And Vaishya should perform his business, Vaishya mentality. And Shudra, this other work, like technical work. Lord Kṛṣṇa very clearly mentioned in this Bhagavad Gita, in Srimad Bhagavatam, how one can perform devotional activities. Spiritual master, he is also called Acharya, and transcendental professor of spiritual science. He is also called Acharya. In the Purana, it is defined an Acharya who knows import of all Vedic scriptures and abides by their all rules and regulation, and teaches his disciple to act in the same way. Only by his immense compassion does the personhood of Godhead, Lord Kṛṣṇa, appear as a spiritual master. Therefore, dealing with an Acharya, there is no such activity but those of loving transcendental service to the Lord. What does spiritual master? He engages in loving devotional service to the Lord, right? He also engages his disciple in loving devotional service. This is spiritual master's duty, to engage his disciple to devotional service by his own activities. Apone achuri gora jibere shikhai. First, one has to perform in his personal life. Then other will follow. We can change other, but we can change ourselves first. If we change ourselves first, then other will automatically follow us. That's why Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he himself, in the devotee mode, he performed these devotional activities and teach to other general mass of people. Isn't it? In this age of Kali Yuga, we can perform congregational hearing and chanting. Like this way, we can develop our consciousness, we can purify our existence. By chanting Hare Kṛṣṇa, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa Kṛṣṇa, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Nam, Hare Namaiva Kevalam, Kalo Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva Gatirannatha. Hare Nam is Kevalam, only holy name. This holy name can cleanse our heart. You can close your eyes and you see. What came in your eyes? What came? What are you seeing? Your beloved ones or your enemies? Or you can see Kṛṣṇa. So we can become sinless when we can realize, when we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and performing Harinam Sankirtan, our body should become shivering. Tears should come out from this side. Then we are free from all sins. If it does not come, that means it's still in chanting offensively. One should try to chant holy name often, lessly. That's why we should come to temple, attend temple program, associate with devotees, good devotees, qualityful devotees. We should find out that qualityful devotees. How we can find out? By his behavior. Right, Mataji? One has to be punctual. So Srila Gurudev says, if you want to take initiation from me, you have to strictly follow my instruction. For regulative principle, minimum 60 round every day, Ekadashi the 25 round, read Purport book every day, perform devotional activities. If your residence far distance, you perform at home. Make your home at one temple, worship Radha and Kṛṣṇa. Then we can become happy. It is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam Siskanda chapter 19. Those who perform devotional activities, worship Radha and Kṛṣṇa at home, they will get all opulence from Radha and Kṛṣṇa. They will become free from this entanglement if they very strictly follow this Vedic injunction. Husband and wife both, their relationship should be good. Wife should help to husband, husband should help to wife in devotional path. Then their family life become very good. Spiritual life. Children also automatically follow their parents. Actually, Kṛṣṇa consciousness movement is very beautiful and very nice. Who come to contact with Kṛṣṇa consciousness, they change their life like a touchstone. One should come to Kṛṣṇa consciousness, one should associate with devotees. Actually, devotees are very merciful. One should associate with such devotees. By devotees' mercy, we can change our heart. In this heart, we can see Radha Shyam Sundar, Kṛṣṇa Balaram, Gaur Nitai. By chanting and associating with devotees. Congregation, hearing and chanting. The master of yoga process. Hare Krishna. Anyone has any question or comment regarding on this topic, they may ask. Please. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki, Srila Purport ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Bhakta Binda ki, Gaur Premanande. Hare Krishna.